Amish. If the Amish do it, it's not.
The Mormons don't do that, G-Ping. The Mormons are completely different. The Mormons, the Mormons got some very questionable.
I'm so sorry. Apologies to Mormons. I'm not going to say it. So anyway, we got these guys heading into SDX going up against Dabuz.
Just keep them away from anime.
This is actually
keep away from anime.
Going to be quite interesting just because Mewtwo does very, very nicely against Rosalina. Like, so nicely that Abba, we were talking earlier, he does have a fantastic Mewtwo. He has a fantastic Meta Knight. And going up against Rosa is like, I'll go for Mewtwo. Like, it's just Mewtwo has so many different ways when pressuring Rosalina's shield to dispose of the Luma immediately afterwards, being a completely powerhouse character that doesn't need to just use laddering to kill. It can use a certain amount of ways to wipe out a floaty like Rosalina, just completely out of existence on top of that.
No, I mean, the down tilt is going to be one of the key tools, as well as that forwarder. So the forwarder has so much knockback from it. If he's able to go ahead and connect with the Luma, it's going to knock her quite a ways. But at the same time, he does have to be careful of the fact that this is Rosalina and Luma. So you do have to worry about that Rosalina as well, because even if you are trying to get rid of Luma, yes, it's going to help you out quite a bit, but Rosa is there just to go ahead and punish you immediately, and that's what Dabuz and a lot of these other Rosalinas really try to rely on. It's like, okay, you're going to spend too much time trying to get my Luma out. I'm going to use what I can as Rosa to go ahead and punish you after that.
But that's where the challenge here is, right? A perfectly spaced down tilt knocks away Luma, and Mewtwo is still out of range of punish from Rosalina. And that's going to be the real threat here. It's just being able to lay on that damage onto that little star. Going to be able to kill that star with only 3% on you. That is absolutely a win against Rosalina.
Yeah, and SDX actually coming out to an early lead so far. And Dabuz actually just not reacting to that empty landing of SDX. And he's going to come out with a forward throw of his own.
Meanwhile, though, the 12.5 seconds have passed. Another Luma ready to go, but SDS immediately targeting
Oh my goodness, SDS coming out to go ahead and make that shield a skittle at the moment.
Yeah, it's not going to end up dying, but that Luma absolutely will. And SDX immediately disengaging afterwards, taking his time after every single time. Like, most people, when they take out Luma, they kind of go in hard on Rosa because they're like, how often am I going to have this chance to go at her? But SDX, you see him still calm. He's like, I can kill that Luma whenever. I don't need to worry about these openings. I'll take them as they come.
Of course, SDX is already looking quite confident, really playing against Rosalina and Luma, regardless of the neutral situations that are happening. And just like that, you get rid of the Luma within like 3 seconds.
Gonna almost cover that landing right there. The up smash slightly off, and that's gonna give.
Oh my goodness, the landing downer. So much knockback there. Another one.
That
and there comes out a tech. It doesn't even matter. An air dodge coverage.
Yeah, gonna be able to punish that immediately with the Shadow Ball. That was some good thinking. In that situation, like, Dabuz would have to be psychic and just start gravitation pulling in that case. In that case, you die to forward air.
Well, immediately coming out from the tech, I actually don't think he had enough time to even react. Because by the time he came out from the jump tech, he was already just there. He was like, oh, crap.
Yeah. And in the meantime, though, SDX still going to get all of these Shadow Balls online and going to get to enjoy having himself some fantastic defensive options as well to keep Dabuz at bay. So Dabuz going to need to find his way into the zone. And, like, Dabuz is capable of doing aggression and stuff. Like, we do see him able to mount fantastic pressure on a lot of characters, but this is a very hard one to do that, too. Maybe even the hardest for Rosalina to pressure well.
Yeah, but SDX still playing phenomenally well. Ooh, neutral air is actually not getting the last hitbox to just knock away Luma a little bit. Gonna get grabbed immediately, but now he's stuck here at this ledge. Dabuz trying to go for that up smash, not gonna land it, but the down tilt, getting rid of both of them.
Gonna be finding his way back on the ground, though, with the down air. Dabuz slowly getting percent on the board about SDX, but meanwhile, 61% against a Rage Mewtwo. Things are getting pretty scary for him again.
So Luma gonna get clipped by that neutral air, the down tilt, the dash attack coming in immediately, getting rid of it. This is kind of Meta Knight-esque.
Like, we honestly could have a Luma death counter. We kind of need one because there's no way you're going to remember them otherwise unless you just knock them down.
Oh no, the people want to see that. You know, the people care about Lumas out here.
Do they?
I do. Press F for Luma.
If we see more than 5 Fs, I would be surprised. They're all Rosa mains in that case.
I mean, there's one Mewtwo death right now, so we can get a counter for that.
There we go, yeah. Shoutouts to Luma, defending his fallen brother, and then immediately dying afterwards for it.
Or sisters.
Yeah, that's true.
We don't assume out here.
I mean, they're stars, right? Like, I don't know. I'm not going to comment.
I mean, all we know is they're made of gas.
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to get hit by that forwarder immediately, charging up the Shadow Ball as well. Down tilt, no, just kind of backing off and resetting this neutral, and I love the patient play coming off from SDX. He understands that, you know what, we have a lot of time on this clock. If I have to just sit back and relax, I'm not giving into what Dabuz wants. I'm not going into the space. I'm really putting myself in positions where I'm going to eat a lot of percent. Let me hold on to this lead.
In the meantime, I mean, he still has plenty of time to threaten, and like as that clock winds down from that 2-minute mark, it's just going to force more and more pressure slowly on Dabuz. It's going to force him to make bigger and bigger plays, and it's going to make that kill so much easier to find.
Yeah, and SDS finally coming in, lands himself a forwarder onto Dabuz, and then immediately going for that dash attack to get rid of Luma, and now he has Dabuz on the defensive, and the forwarder, again, going to knock him right back off stage. He does have a fully charged Shadow Ball online, trying to land it. Ooh, so close to getting that Shadow Ball as well.
Oh, not going to find it, though, and the Luma coming back just in time, so close to taking him out near the top.
What's the mix-up going to be? Going to get it down at the ledge? No, Dabuz just trying to set up instead. And I feel with Mewtwo, that's actually quite hard to go ahead and get this, because Mewtwo, the option for him to just get off of that ledge are kind of ridiculous.
The neutral getup actually being too slow for the Luma up smash to connect, and that's going to be it. Going to find the forward air immediately afterwards and take out Dabuz's stock. But that got a little scary for SDX.
Wow. Great stuff from SDX right there. Escaping death twice right there and finally able to land yet another Shadow Claw to take it away for himself.
Yeah. And the reason those Shadow Claws started paying out so well is we were talking the reserve he was playing with for like the 3-minute mark to 2-minute mark of the game, right? Just constantly holding back, not doing anything. That also doubly functions as conditioning for your opponent, right? You're telling your opponent, this is the rhythm of this game, which is silence. It's the sound of silence of me doing nothing. And then changing that up to, no, never mind, I'm drumming on your face with these Shadow Claws. Hope you were ready for this to happen arbitrarily at 2 minutes, 14 seconds.
No, I mean, that's just really the nature of this game and these type of matchups is the fact that you need to learn how to go and step on the gas very slightly to be in a 20, to know how to go 80 in a 60 out of nowhere.
Yeah. And that in itself is a legitimate mix-up. Just existing for a while and then pressing a button, because every second you existed, that's just more reference for them to not be ready for you to press the button in the next second.
But here we go into game 2. Final destination is the pick for Dabuz. Looks like he wants to just go ahead and cover this landing of SDX. Battlefield actually was quite difficult for him to really just go ahead and cast his Mewtwo.
SDX gonna, once again, just chill on this other side. In the meantime, like, if Dabuz doesn't do anything, he's like, I'll chuck these Shadow Balls. Like, sure, you can gravity pull them, but I have almost no end lag on it, so I'll gain a whole bunch of ground and maybe punish you for it. I
mean, it would be an effective strategy for Dabuz if we were playing regular Pokemon, and PP would eventually go ahead and run out. But here in Smash Brothers, yo, it is an infinite supply of these Shadow Balls.
And if you have that percent lead, then you can exist forever gravity pulling in that case. I'll win by 6 minutes.
Ooh, I like that from SDX, trying to expect the immediate recovery from Dabuz. He tried to go for that rising down air. Again, these Shadow Claws coming in. More Shadow Ball? No, just trying to go for that dash attack instead, but Dabuz getting a quick punish right there. No air dodge, just using the confusion to really just float himself to the other side.
Gonna get that dash attack though. Dabuz's turn to talk a little bit. And the percents are actually pretty even right now, but when you look in terms of the kill potential, especially with Luma essentially being offline for Dabuz, it is still favoring SDX a little bit substantially.
Yeah, but Dabuz able to land that down tilt. The forward smash finally gonna find its mark. Dabuz coming out to a lead.
Yeah, when Luma finally gets to talk, it has a lot to say to SDX.
Dabuz trying to land back down, and he does, but he's gonna get clipped by the neutraler. That was actually a very nice attempt from SDX. He was hoping that the neutral would actually drag Dabuz with him to lead into that up smash, but nonetheless, that's an option that Dabuz is going to have to look out for now.
Dabuz, I love this. He turns around so that when he blocks the Shadow Ball, it won't hit Luma.
Yeah, that really just comes down to really the awareness that Dabuz has with his character. I mean, he's only been using Rosalina basically since day one.
I know a lot of players, when they saw Rosalina first get released, like, you know what, I'm a bit of a schemer. This is the perfect character for me. And they went to her and never looked back. He's going to need to find her. Dabuz finds his way back to the ground, never mind. Immediately retreats back to just assisting Luma every single time that Luma's been hit with a Shadow Claw. And I think that's part of the reason for this FD pick, is that when SDX finds this down tilt or forward air, Luma's not stranded on a platform. Luma's stuck on the ground, so Dabuz can run over Luma and put up the shield and defend it.
Exactly, but Dabuz's adjustments here in game 2 are fantastic. Look at this lead that he's having. He's still on his first stock. SDS is on his second, but now he's sitting at 61, and Rage is incoming when Luma is really online. SDS has to be careful. Rage Luma is something to go ahead and worry about. It's a force to be reckoned with.
And meanwhile, Dabuz just managing the space so nicely, slipping past SDX time and time again, but that from Shadow
Speaking
Claw.
of slipping,
Yeah.
he just got up in there to go ahead and find that Shadow Claw. Dabuz getting a little tricky with his jabs there. Yeah, point blank Shadow Ball, one of the scariest things to go ahead and try to deal with, because then it literally becomes like a 30-50, honestly. But hey, nonetheless, she's gonna land an up air. He's not trying to deal with anything else.
Yeah, just gonna take advantage of that juggling situation. You can only get away so many times from Dabuz in the air, right? Sooner or later, statistics is gonna come by and say, hey, you know what? You're not getting away this time.
You know, you only have like air dodge. Eventually, you're gonna not air dodge.
Yeah.
And it's gonna catch you real quick.
You're gonna be caught on that mix-up eventually, and like it's Dabuz. He's gonna figure out what you're gonna do sooner or later.
Exactly. But here we go, going into game 3. SDX is running it back straight to FD. It looks like he doesn't really want to go to any other stages.
I do know from my experience commentating for him at Smash League, this is also a stage that he does like. I remember against Mr. R, he actually counterpicked FD a bunch, at least for the neutral Nevermind, was where they struck you, yeah.
Okay. Nonetheless, here we are.
It does make sense also in terms of I don't want to be caught on platforms above Rosa from that perspective. FD makes sense, but you do get pinned in the air, and you do have to find a way to land, which is already hard to do as Mewtwo, so...
Well, I mean, Mewtwo with a fantastic air drift, as he's already showing, is like he can go ahead and drift to the left, to the right with that air dodge, really making it very hard to go in and hit, but Dabuz is having no problems. Really, after that first game, here on FD, he's been able to really find and establish himself in his neutral and even with his punishes. All right, we're gonna get another out smash. We actually did, but SDS is jumping away to not get hit by it.
Covering that roll distance, not going to be able to catch the neutral get up by SDX.
Dabuz able to go ahead and call Luma at the right time to eat that Shadow Ball for him. Leading with that neutral, they're going to take away that stock. Dabuz sitting at 32% now. And landing right back down and up smash trading with that forwarder. I mean, if I'm Dabuz, I'm just going to take that right now. That is percent that you like. That is just tacking on extra onto the second stock. You're going to lead him with that back throw now to just keep him on this ledge. Oh, the double up smash. Up air, leading into yet another one. I mean, this is all just great for Dabuz at the moment.
Oh, yeah. You saw him give chase the moment he saw that double jump air dodge. Like, oh, you actually can't get away from me existing under you now. But SDX still managing to barely survive that situation. But once again, getting caught for his landing over and over.
That's actually really smart from Dabuz. He's doing a quick up air from his jump out of those throws now, because he's trying to just force that air dodge. And when SDX is coming back down, he has another one waiting for him. And he also had that up smash waiting from the Luma, a 2-stock here.
Like you were saying, when Dabuz got that lead, he realized I can afford to make these trades now. I have percent to invest, and the returns are so nice against Mewtwo. Being able to take him out with that up smash, and like earlier, he did it as well with an earlier up smash. It's worth it. It's worth it to find that early damage. Worth it because for the juggle situation, you find yourself in afterwards too.
Oh yeah, Dabuz is definitely all in right now. He is buying number of stocks right now. Good stuff to him, but I mean, if SDX is able to go ahead and adjust to that, Dabuz might have to go ahead and sell, and I'd love to go ahead and try to see that possibly into a game 5, because SDX in that first game was looking phenomenal. He looked like he had a complete understanding of what to do against Rosalina and Luma, but Dabuz is trying to just not make that happen, and SDX is kind of close to losing his stock right there.
It's just, yeah, it feels like as the set has gone on, Dabuz's advantage state has just gotten stronger and stronger and stronger, because like the life expectancy for Luma in the neutral still isn't looking too good, right? But it's on top of that, the fact that it doesn't end up lasting in neutral for that long, and then it doesn't get reset to neutral for very long too.
Great stuff from SDX, getting rid of Luma. A couple of forward airs to go ahead and do that. Now he has Dabuz in the disadvantage. Oh, he's going to whiff that grab. That was a great opportunity, but now Dabuz is able to frame trap him again. That quick up air, getting that first air dodge and able to punish.
Here we go. SDX manages to taunt, killing Luma immediately.
It doesn't even matter. He wanted to dunk Luma. There was no reason, but you know, he's trying to make himself feel a little better. He was like, yo, if I can go ahead and get rid of Luma, you know, that's going to send a message to Dabuz.
It sends a message to everyone watching at home. So he's like, no, if one thing happened today, I killed Luma.
I mean, it sends a message to the rest of the Lumas that are coming in right now. It was like, you know what's going to happen to you just like that. You're going to get forward air as well. You're going to get these slaps.
Who's next? Dabuz going to be watching that ledge, though. Not actually going to be able to get to that pivot grab. That was very weird.
Yeah, both of them just trying to go for those grabs, but not going to land it.
There we go. The next one coming through for Dabuz. Percent pretty much even between these guys. Fantastic wall jump into back air to scoop up that ledge pressure.
And if I'm Dabuz, I will take that all day. And let your Luma eat those fully charged Shadow Balls.
Yeah, I mean, because in the meantime, the Luma's going to die anyway to like a forward air string or a down tilt. So it's just like, this is just percent that it can just afford to take.
And as you pointed out earlier already, there is a countless number of Lumas that are going to be coming. So it doesn't even matter, but that was a slick pivot grab out from SDX to take away that first stock. So he's just finding his own here in game 4, but he is actually going to lose that stock there.
He needs to just make that happen again, right? Just take the first stock barely before Dabuz can take his, and this 4th game can be his. But I mean, that's so much easier said than done. It is Dabuz we're talking about. This guy has been like top 5 every single season in Smash 5 existence.
Oh, he's going to get the air dodge yet again, racking up so much percent off of these up airs. The down tilt tech chase situation, going to get that grab. Got the air dodge, but unable to get into anything else. Oh, the neutral air, the last hit of the Luma, just sending in the opposite direction. I don't even know how that last neutral air got in there, but nonetheless, Dabuz able to follow up. And that's going to be it.
Follow up again and again, getting the up air at the top of the screen, taking out SDX 3-1 after a shaky-looking first game where SDX looked like he had his number. Dabuz dialed it all up all together and found out his answer to deal with SDX's pressure, making sure to keep him in the air for as long as possible, and just finding better and better conversions as time went on. That last Nair conversion off of Luma Nair was so slick, man.
Yeah. And that was actually